Hadassah Twisted Fate: The Story. Episode 2. Lunch Date Dilemma. Hadassah and Bridget came down from the car when they got to school and they were rushing to class for their test when all of a sudden someone blocked their way. "You seems to be in a hurry," Jude said to them. His voice was cold as he stared seductively at Hadassah. "Jude, see, I'm not in the mood for your childish play today. As you can see, we are in hurry. Will you please get out of our way?" Hadassah replied, him looking unpleased by his childish behavior. "Jude, why don't you always know the fitting time for everything? We are in hurry, let us go now." Bridget's voice was calm as she spoke softly to Jude. Fine. I will let you guys leave, but only on one condition," Jude said. "What condition? Speak quickly, we are late already," Hadassah said, already fuming with anger towards Jude. "Okay, my condition is, you are going out for a lunch with me after your test. Accepted?" "You must seriously be out of your senses. Get out of my way now or I get the securities to get you out," Hadassah threatened. "Oh, you want to call the securities on me? Fine, please go ahead. I actually thought I should invite you to my concert during our lunch together, but since you seems not to like it, I will keep it." Jude intentionally mentioned the concert to get Hadassah's attention, because he knew, no matter how he try, Hadassah won't give in. "Okay, fine, I will call you when I finish with my test. Will you let me go now?" Hadassah said as she set to leave. "Okay, you can go, I will be waiting for your call." Jude gave way for both Hadassah and Bridget to go as he looked at their retreating back. To him, Hadassah is a perfect definition of beauty and nothing can stop him from getting her, even if it includes doing everything she wants. During the test, Hadassah's mind was fixed on the concert Jude talked about earlier on. She already imagined herself on the stage, as she pictured a beautiful song on her mind. She was lost in this beautiful thought of hers that she didn't even notice she hasn't written anything. The supervisor's masculine voice suddenly rang through the hall. "You have 30 minutes more to go," he said. The supervisor's voice brought Hadassah back to reality, and she was shocked to see that she hasn't written anything yet. She quickly turned to the question paper on her desk. As she hastily answered the questions uncertainly, she turned to her side and noticed that Bridget was seriously busy with her test. She was sure she didn't write down the correct answer, but since she's not really interested in this course starting from the beginning, she decided to give it up, and focused fully on what her heart chose. Even if she fails this test, she won't care as long as she still has something that gives her joy. But will her father agree to that? There's no way. The thought of it makes her heart ache, but she quickly comforted herself by saying, "I can get whatever I want, if I don't give up." She stood up to submit her test and quietly walked out of the hall. Bridget was surprised to see that Hadassah finished her test earlier than anyone, despite the fact that they entered late into the hall. Still, she didn't think much about it, as she knows her friend to be someone that doesn't give up easily. If she didn't understand the questions, she would have spent so many times on it to create a solution to it. But when she remembered what Jude said before they entered into the hall, she has no choice than to be worried that maybe because of the concert, Hadassah has quickly submitted her sheet to discuss with Jude about the concert. She was worried, so she also has to quickly submit her own sheet too and ask Hadassah herself. Meanwhile, outside the hall, immediately Hadassah went out of the hall. She gave Jude a call. Jude was so happy to see her call, that she picked up immediately. He cannot hide his happiness as he replied with all sort of questions. "Hello Hadassah, are you done? Where are you now? Can I come and pick you up?" Hadassah was surprised with his actions, but she didn't care since she knows already that Jude has interest in her. She replied calmly, "I'm done, but I'm still waiting for Bridget to come out. Where is the location, so I can drive us down there when she comes out?" "Oh, that's great. I will text the address of the restaurant to you immediately, and I'm going over there now too. Please don't stay too long," Jude replied, excitement written all over his voice. Not long after their conversation, Bridget came out of the hall looking exhausted. She quickly spotted Hadassah sitting under a tree not far from where her car was parked. She walked up to her with millions of questions written on her face. Hadassah noticed this, so she spoke first. "I will answer all your questions, but please, we have to leave now." Bridget was surprised once again, cause it seems she was right about her thoughts. She didn't say anything and quietly followed behind Hadassah.
Light fades out. To be continued in episode 3.